see how people get inspired from you. I always love more unique, more handmade pieces. This is something that makes me happy, and I just want to be happy.
Today we are in New York City and we're visiting this very special artist from Turkey. She is a magnificent ceramist and we're going to be introducing her just right now. Her name is Chala. Chala, tell us who you are to our viewers.
I'm Chala Toprak. I'm originally from Turkey and I moved to US almost 6 years ago, and since then I've been working in ceramics.
The beauty about her work, or what really intrigues me, is that she comes from the fashion design world. And when she moved to the States, you kind of like switched.
Exactly.
What happened there? Tell us.
So when I moved to US, and it was the time that for me, to get all the paperwork done and everything.
All the permits to work.
Exactly. And it was a time period that I had time to decide and understand what I really want to do in life, because fashion world, it sounds so fun, but it's also so hectic. In the end, you are like, okay, I want my own time. I want to be more myself and everything. And then during that time period, I started to take ceramic classes.
By accident.
By accident, exactly. It was a moment that, I don't want to do something related to fashion. I want to do something creative, but okay, let me try ceramics. Let's see how it's gonna come out. And then after the first class, I was like, okay, this is so zen, this is so therapeutic, this is so me, I'm so happy.
So from the first class, you kind of figured out that is something you wanted to do.
Exactly. I wasn't thinking okay, this is gonna be my business. I'm gonna be in this position at the end of the 6 years. But I was like, I want to do this. This is something that makes me happy, and I just want to be happy.
Show me what you're working on. This piece is
Today, I'm working on a piece, one of the hand-built pieces. My pieces generally starts with a simple shape, and then I do the attachments. And then this, in the end, turns into one of these pieces over here. And in the end, after I built the whole thing, for example, this one over here or this ones, depending on the size, it takes 3 to 4 weeks to dry, because I love to dry my pieces slowly. If you rush, there will be tons of cracks. And then when I say cracks, for example, you can easily see over here, there was no cracks, but during the firing, the cracks started to happen. You can see easily.
Does that happen in the drying scene, or does it happen in the kiln?
It happened in the kiln.
Because you were going too fast, or?
No, I was I was
You said that the gods were not very happy.
Exactly. They thought that this is not what needs to be. So let's mess with you a little.
So, but I mean, can you recover those? Yes.
No, not really. It can, because this is best for it's the second firing is the glaze firing. It comes out on a higher temperature, and when there is a crack, glaze sometimes can't fill inside of the crack, so it comes out bigger.
Oh, so it increases the crack.
Exactly. So this is not fixable right now.
Okay. And so you're telling me, I was reading that a lot of your inspiration comes from flowers.
Yeah.
And you were telling me about the language of flowers.
Yeah. When I started to work with the ceramics, I started to take classes, but having the background of creating a collection, how to do that, I was okay, I want something more unique and specific. And when I was deciding on how the things needs to be, I knew that I don't want to make plates or cups or I did objects, functional pieces.
Yeah.
And then I started as Dear You ceramics, and Dear You is the like literally the way of like from me to you to dear you, you know. And when I was thinking about like how I like try to like make myself heard as like, oh, the flowers are for the people that like celebrate them, and when you buy flowers, it's like to celebrate them on their birthday, when they buy something new, when they get married, when they buy new house, when they move to somewhere, or when they are
we're gone.
yeah, or when they are
life.
exactly, and like it's always something nice. And when you give a flower to someone, they always smile. They always feel good about it. No, I never seen a person who's like, oh, flowers? No, thank you, you know? Flowers generally make people happy.
Yes.
And then when I come with this idea, I said to myself, like, I want people to be happy with my pieces.
I also see the fashion here on the ruffles.
Yeah.
And it could be also very much
so
like the fashion.
Exactly. Like, right now, I'm treating the clay like a fabric.
Like a fabric.
Exactly. Yeah. Like when you are wearing something, like for example, when you are wearing something silky, it flows like a wave, or like
it kind of like it moves.
Exactly. And you can easily see on my pieces too, like this is how I work right now. And I was making the like petals move before. Right now the petals shape change into bigger dimensions, and they are like, sometimes they remind people to like sea creatures, and sometimes they are like, oh, these are flowers, yeah, but like they are actually like the like flow and the waves and all the like petals, how like everything is unique, you know.
I see here that you're working on two different materials, which is porcelain.
This one is porcelain. This one is stoneware, which has iron in it. Sometimes I work with sculpture clay, which is this, and this one over here is totally like, I try to use different mud, depending on what you are really willing to make.
How different is the work from porcelain and ceramics?
So porcelain is, you can think it like a cream cheese or a butter, because there's no grog inside of it. And the stoneware and the sculpture clay has different amount and different size of grog in it. For example, like sculpture clay has heavy on the grog, so you can feel that when you're like,
rainy.
you can feel the like all the texture exactly. And then when it comes to like, for example, this one, this is stoneware, and you still feel the texture, but not really, you know. But when it's porcelain, even like here on this piece especially, you can see it's like, even when there's a glossy glaze on it, you can feel it like it's so smooth and looks like the delicateness on this and this. I use the same technique, but they're coming out totally different. Yeah.
Which one is your favorite working on material-wise? Ceramics or porcelain?
I love porcelain. Like I started trying with porcelain even.
What does it give you? What does it?
It's so pure. There's not like it's really like delicate human soul to me, because everyone is so delicate inside. You can know if people are like really delicate or not the way they show themselves, you know. You never know inside, but I always feel like everyone inside is so delicate.
Yes.
And that's also another reason that I really love porcelain, because it's so pure.
Yes.
When you're working with it, you need to be patient. You need to do everything slower than the stoneware. Yeah. So I always love porcelain. I create this shape and then I make these.
That's another ruffle.
It's gonna be the ruffle part, but like I shape the clay into this. I'm not cutting out a pattern. I'm doing everything by my hand. And then when I'm attaching,
You cut it or?
yeah, I cut like depending on what the size is.
Yeah.
And then I start to bend it, like blend everything with my fingertips. Like everything I do is like, I use tools, but everything is more like my hands all the time. And this is what I'm giving, like, it's me.
I love the way that it gives you like the fingerprints.
Yeah.
It's like you're leaving.
Exactly.
trace
I try not to like smooth them out because it's always my hands.
Yeah.
And also like, for example, like over here, like you can see like how my fingers are like were, you know, or like on this porcelain.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's no glaze, you see them better. But like even here, you can see easily on this piece. Like, for example, here you see some lines.
Yes.
Those are because of my fingerprints.
Mm-hmm.
Because my hands are also like extremely dry. But you can easily see them on the pieces, even if they are.
So you
glazed.
leave like kind of your signature or your trace on.
Exactly.
On that. Let's see how you're going to work that. Let's see how this one is going to come.
So it's going like this.
And it's got to be like to a point that it's got like not dry, not wet, not.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So you need to know like with what's the moisture in the
Can I touch
clay.
it?
Yeah, you can. Right now this part is so soft, like there's good amount of moisture in it.
This is fun.
Yeah.
I want to come to one of your classes.
Please do, please do. And you will see that it's really therapeutic. It makes
can
you really
imagine, yeah.
happy. Like it makes me so much happy.
So I also know that you teach classes here. So
Yeah.
how about your students?
So like generally
How
it's,
rewarding is to give classes?
it's so good. It feels so good that people are like coming to learn from you. And I love sharing what I know because when I first started, I was at a community studio and there's one community studio called Gasworks. They are my family, clay family. And I learned so much through the community. And clay is a huge community where you learn so much. So when I'm giving classes, it's like a workshop. I show what I do to people because this is a way of sharing. And some people try to do exactly the same. Some people try like, oh, I want to do like, yes, let me take this technique and turn it to more myself, you know? And that's such a rewarding thing because you see how people get inspired from you and how they really appreciate what you are doing. And when I give classes, it's like 6 people generally, and it's such a small group of, yeah, and everyone enjoys. It's always very fun to do it, yeah.
Okay, on a piece like this, what is your dialogue between that piece and yourself? Do you talk to each other? I mean,
sometimes we talk. Sometimes I'm like, okay, please do not drive too fast. Sometimes, please be nice to me. You know, I need to finish you.
So you're kind of like begging them to behave.
Exactly, because like I also have a kid. He's 3.5 years old, and my time is very limited at the studio because I need to pick him up from school. And I'm like, please don't try. Like I make the base
Wait for tomorrow.
Like I made the base 4 days ago, and I couldn't come. And it's been like I'm like, be nice. Don't lose your moisture. Be ready for me when I have time to work on it.
I find that your work is very organic in the sense that each piece is not molded, so each piece is unique.
Every piece when I make, they look alike.
But they're different.
They are different. It's like your right hand and the left hand, they are not the same size. Like it's also like, and when I'm making my pieces, I'm not trying to be like exactly, I never been a mass production person. Like I always love more unique, more handmade pieces, or like I still love antique pieces. And when you look at the antique pieces, like especially the brownstones in New York, you see the carvings, nothing is the same, you know? They're all like
unique.
They're a little different, but in the end, they are the same.
When do you know that when you're working on a piece that the piece is done? Does the piece tell you, I'm done?
The piece talks to you. Like sometimes, for example, in this, like this has moisture, and then all of a sudden it can collapse. It means that it has so much attachment on it, and it's too heavy for me. I can't carry this. And then
Does that happen often?
not always, depending on like the thickness of the walls, but like
Yeah.
it can happen like if the clay is too soft that you are working and you're trying to go too fast,
It will collapse.
it will collapse because there's a moisture, and the clay also talks to you in that.
Something beautiful that you told me about this, which is the kiln, and you're about to fire. Let's
Yeah.
see the oven. She has this oven already
This is-
carried to do the additional glazing of the pieces. So
Yeah.
this is the second. This is the second.
This tonight I'm gonna do the glaze firing. It's the second firing of the process.
Yes.
So the first firing is generally like, it's called bisque firing. You take some part of the moisture inside of the clay. So when you glaze, the glaze can go inside of the clay.
Absorb it.
Yeah, absorb it.
But you told me there's a god here.
Yeah,
That
so
you
we have
So you
king
have
god.
so you have to do a ceremony to keep the god happy. Tell us
Exactly.
about it.
So if you believe in like some like mythology and like all the like
Energy.
energy feelings, like, so there's a king god that's, I don't know how it started, but like it's coming from the ancient years.
Yes.
And the king god actually is helping you to have good firing. So that's why if you really believe in that, you make some king goddess or king gods for your kin. For example, here I have my flowers here that I made.
These are
and-
the flowers you make. Look at how gorgeous they are. So you kind of like offer them to the
I
god
keep
of the
them
kiln?
outside, and like I offer them as a like such a thank you for blooming my pieces in the kiln in a good way.
I'm a scuba diver and
Okay.
find that a lot of these could also be very marine
Yeah.
corals or marine
Yeah,
plants or something. I know. I mean, you come from flowers, but this is also very organic. You said this was sort of sculpture. Can I bring it down?
yeah, please.
I love this sculptural. Look at this beautiful piece. Oh, look at it inside.
Yeah. Insides are always surprising.
Surprising,
Yeah.
isn't it beautiful? Look at it.
It
And
is.
just the inside is just like so beautiful. Just like, I don't know. It looks like a coral. It looks like
Yeah,
a living.
especially with this glaze that I'm using, everyone tells me like it looks like coral, and I say, yeah, it looks like it. It's also like ocean's plant. It's the flower of the ocean or from the sea that you're in. You know, like you can see different kind of plants, and they're like all unique, and all of them are like very special.
And this is kind of like a foamy.
Yeah, exactly,
sense.
exactly.
And it reacts like foam in the oven,
Ex-
or when you place it, it becomes
No,
like a
no.
foam?
This glaze itself supposed to be like growing by itself. It's like a little foamy, and sometimes some people call this glaze curated, like the moon texture.
Yes.
Yeah, that also reminds to some people, but I see it more like foam. That like, you know, when there's a big wave, there's a big foam.
Yeah, when
like
it hits
happens.
the beach, when it kind of like,
Exactly.
this is beautiful.
For example, like
On that
if
one,
you go on that piece,
So-
you can easily see that like some part, like every angle is so different.
it's got different textures. So here
Exactly.
is matte and
Here-
it's shiny.
exactly,
And
and
something has like a
there are some crystals happening, and you don't like. I just glazed with super simple glaze, and then it came out like this.
So all this color changes and all that comes from the different things that happen in the kiln.
Exactly, like.
So you don't know how it's going to come out.
Exactly, like it's super surprising, but the whole process is like you appreciate so much and you learn so much about it. Like you control some part, but like
But
it's
not
not
the
like
rest.
you can get exactly the same thing happening.
Then the god does his magic.
Exactly.
Thanks for having us. I hope you have liked this episode. Please come back to us for next episodes with other artists throughout the world. Please give us thumbs up and let us know what you think about our episodes. Thanks for being here.